Hi friends, this is my fourth video. Okay, in this video we are going to discuss about the modified tools like trim entities, extend entities, convert entities. We will discuss this in the later classes when we discuss about the 3D features. And now we are going to discuss about the offset entities, and we'll discuss about the mirror entities. We'll discuss about linear sketch pattern, circular sketch pattern, and move entities. So okay, first we'll discuss about the trim entities. So when I click on this trim entities, we have a different options like power trim, corner trim, trim away inside, trim away outside, trim to closest. So first we'll discuss about a power trim. Okay, so in the power trim, let me draw a rectangle first. So and let me draw another sketch using this line. Okay, and just I want to trim the lines which are outside this rectangle. So I use the power trim command, and I will just going to trim this sketches or these lines which are outside this rectangle sketch. So I'll go and click power trim entities option and click on this power trim. Then by using left mouse button on the mouse, just I'll drag it. So when I drag it, so if you see here, so it is getting the lines which are passing through that rectangle is getting deleted. So outside, see, if you see that, so it is deleting at up to, see here nothing is about it, it gets deleted. Okay, so yeah, this is about a power trim. Okay, now we'll discuss about a corner trim. So corner trim, let me draw a vertical line and another horizontal line which is passing through this vertical line. Now I use the trim and option corner trim. So I'll check this line and this line. So the lines which are getting extended is getting deleted. This is about a corner trim. Now we'll discuss about the trim away inside. Okay, let me draw a rectangle again over here. Okay, and let me draw lines like this again in a zigzag shape or zigzag manner, and see like this, escape. Now I'll say trim. Here I'll use trim way inside. I'll set the boundary where the trim should be happen. This is a boundary and this is another boundary. So now when I select, so in between these whatever the content or whatever the sketch is there, it gets deleted. So yeah, this is about the trim away inside. Okay, yeah, so if I try to delete it, get deleted. Okay, yeah, so this is about a trim away inside. So if I try to delete this, it won't get deleted because this is not between these two boundaries. So this is about a trim away inside. Now we'll discuss about similarly trim away outside. Okay, for that let me take another rectangle over here and draw the sketch. Okay, now again I'll set trim entities and use the trim away option, away outside option. Okay, I'll select the boundary again here. Okay, now I'll click on the trim away outside, so it gets deleted whatever the sketch is outside of this boundary. Okay, now we'll discuss about trim to closest. So in the trim to closest, let me draw a sketch like this. Let me delete this once. Okay, let me draw a sketch using line command, escape, again another line. Okay, now I use the option called trim to closest. So just I click over here, so it will lead the closest point to the closest nearest point or the closest point. So this is about a trim option. So we have a power trim, we have a corner trim, we have a trim away inside, we have trim away outside, trim to close. So most of the time we are going to use a power trim, so rarely we are going to use other options. Yeah, this is about trim options. Now we discuss about extend entities. So extend entities is nothing but, so let me draw here a rectangle shape, and I want to extend this line up to this rectangle. So I use option extend entities. Just I click on this line, so it gets extended up to this rectangle. So if I try to do here, it won't, because there is no sketch or any feature over here to get extended this line. So if I again sketch on this, it gets extended to up to this line. So if I click on this, it takes extended here. If I click on this, nothing, it goes, it won't extend. Here also it won't, because there is no sketch nearest to this. Okay, yeah, so this is about extend entities. Okay, this we'll discuss in the coming classes. Okay, next now we'll discuss about offset entities. Offset entities, okay, let me delete this, delete. Okay, let me draw a line again here. Okay, yeah, so now we'll discuss about offset entities. Just let me click on this offset entities. So what is the offset distance you want? Let me put 0.1 inch, or let me say 1 inch is the offset distance. Select the sketch you want to do the offset. Okay, 1 second. Offset entities, let me put here 1 inch. Okay, let me select the sketch. So if you see here, I am doing the offset of this rectangle outside. If you click, so if you see arrow, this means the 1 inch outside. If you click on the inside, because the geometry is small, so inside is not possible, 1 inch is not possible. Okay, let me use some 0.25 inch. 0.25 inch. Okay, let me select the sketch. So outside means outside, inside means inside. If you see here, arrow is, so if when the arrow is inside, when I click on this inside, offset is created of 0.25 inch. Again, let me create a offset. Let me select the rectangular sketch and say offset outside. So arrow outside, it gets created on the outside. So this is about offset entities. Okay, mirror entities. So let me draw a line over the distance of some distance over here, straight line. Okay, now I want to mirror everything towards this side. This is not straight, let me make it vertical. Okay, so now use mirror entities. So entities to mirror, what are the entities to mirror? I want to mirror complete this sketch. Okay, all the lines. Mirror about, so I want to mirror about this line. So like if you see here, copy, when I untick this copy, this sketch gets deleted and it copies over here. When I click on this, it will be available and another sketch is created over here. Say okay. So this is about the mirror entities. Let me delete it, this sketch. Again I'll say mirror entities. Under the entities to mirror, now I want to mirror only this particular outer rectangle. Okay, so I don't want to copy, just I want to mirror about. Okay, let me first write this mirror about. Now I don't want to the, okay, I don't want the sketch to be on the left side, only I want the sketch on the right side. So I will untick this copy option, I say okay. So here, from here, sketch has moved to here. This is about a mirror entities. Okay, linear sketch pattern. Okay, before going that, we'll discuss about this first. Move entities, copy entities, rotate entities, scale entities, stretch entities. First we'll discuss about a move entities. Move means we can move a sketch from one place to another place. Let me select this rectangle and I want to move from which point, from this is the starting point, I want to move it to at some distance here. This is about a move entity. Okay, Okay. Similarly, copy entities. So I want to copy this complete rectangle from point. So what is starting point? Let me select some point over here. This is my point, and copy to where I want to, and copy here. This is about a copy entities. So next, rotate entities. Just I want to rotate this rectangle. So entities rotate. I want to rotate this complete rectangle. I have said that the entities. Center of rotation, I will take this corner as center of rotation. What is the angle I want to rotate? I want to rotate by 45 degrees. So I want now again 45. I want to rotate by 90 degrees. Okay, so this is a, I want to rotate it by again another 45. I want to rotate it by 135. This is about a rotate command. Next, we'll discuss about scale entity. Scale means like you can increase or decrease the scale of this particular sketch. So let me select this rectangle, scale about which point I want to scale about this point. I want to decrease the scale by half, so I'll say 1:2. Okay, it is not allowing, so let me say 0.50 and say okay. So nothing but I have decreased my sketch from 1:2, so I say 0.5, that means the sketch has been decreased by half. This is about a scale. And next we'll discuss about stretch entities. Entities to stretch, I want to stretch at this part, this and this. Stretch about point, I want to stretch about this point. How much you want to stretch, you can drag or you can define the point. This is about a stretch. Okay, yeah, so we discussed about move entities, or copy entities, rotate entities, scale entities, and stretch entities. Okay, now we are going to discuss about a pattern, linear sketch pattern and the circular sketch pattern. Okay, so first we'll discuss about linear sketch pattern. So let me draw a rectangle shape like this, a small shape like this, and draw a circle inside this. So now I want to do the linear pattern of this circle. So how many with respect to x-axis? I want to make some 5, and in the y direction I want to make some 10. Okay, so what is the x-axis here? This is my x-axis, and what is the y-axis here? This is my y-axis. Okay, and space distance between them is, let me make it as 0.25. what is the x? Still let me increase it to 1. 1 is becoming more, let me change it to 0.50. Let's see. Okay, it looks good. So in the y-axis also let me make 0.50. Okay, and I want it to in the downward direction. Just flip it right and say click OK. So see here, so this pattern has been happened. Let me explain you again. Delete it. S2 all. Let me draw a rectangular shape. First look in a sketch. Okay, here let me select a circular sketch. Now I want to do the linear sketch pattern. So if you see here, so x-axis, let me give the axis. This is my x-axis, and the y-axis as this is my y-axis. Okay, 1 second. Linear sketch pattern. The x-axis I want to move it by 0.50, and how many entities I want to put it like around 8. In the y-axis I want entities of 10 at a distance of 0.50 inch. Okay, now what is the entities to pattern? I want this sketch is as entities to pattern, so it is going that side. Just flip it. Yeah, it has come down, so let me change from 9 10 to 9, so it will fit in the screen. So count here: 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. So in the x-axis how many I have created? 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. I can increase 8 to 10. Let me take it 10. So still we can increase to 12. Okay, let's say okay. So this is about a linear sketch pattern. Okay, now we will discuss about a circular sketch pattern. So in the circular sketch pattern, let me draw a circle first. Okay, let me draw a axis center line over here, and I use this solid line. I'll draw a solid line first, then I will convert this into construction line. Okay, yeah, now I'll draw a circle at this intersection point. So I want to make it a circular pattern, circular sketch pattern. So okay, what is the point? So this is a point, center point. What is the angle? 360 degrees. Number of instances I can change it to 6. Okay, what is the entities to pattern? So this is a circle which I want to entity, that is the entity which I want to make it a pattern. So number of pieces 1 2 3 4 5 6. So we can make it here again 8 to change. Say okay. So this is about a circular pattern. So this is about the linear pattern, and this is about a circular pattern. Okay, so okay friends, so we have covered everything. I think we have covered everything. So except this, we have covered everything over here in the modify sketch. Okay, that's all about the modify sketch. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you.